everybody and welcome back to Music with Meg. I'm Meg and today we're going to be recapping key signatures.
Everybody follow me, it's Music with Meg.
So as we've learned before, a key signature is a group of notes around which a piece of music is based, and that group of notes will have a different combination of sharps, flats and naturals. Hopefully you'll remember the order of sharps and flats from my previous key signatures video. The order of sharps: F, C, G, D, A, E, B. Father Charles goes down and ends battle. And the order of flats is the same thing, reversed. So that's battle ends and down goes Charles's father. B, E, A, D, G, C, F. So that's the order of sharps and flats. But how do we work out which key signatures have which sharps and which flats? I'm going to teach you two really simple methods for working out key signatures, and then you can pick your favourite. Method number one. For sharp keys, you just take the most recent sharp, so that's the furthest one on the right, and go up one semitone. So for example, if your most recent sharp is D sharp, then you go up one semitone, you'll know that our key is E major. But what if it's a minor key? Well, as we've learnt before, to work out the relative minor, we just need to go down three semitones. So three semitones from E is C sharp minor. So our key signature is either E major or C sharp minor. Do watch out for those later sharps though. For example, B sharp is the same note as C. So one semitone up from B sharp is actually C sharp. For flat keys, take the most recent flat, so that's the furthest on the right, and you go back one step in your order of flats to find your key signature. For example, if your most recent flat is G, then we need to go back one step in the order of flats. Battle ends and down goes. So that's D, D flat. We're in D flat major. And once again, to find the relative minor, we just go down three semitones. 1, 2, 3. It's B flat minor. So that's the first method for you. It involves finding the most recently added sharp or flat. That method is particularly useful when you're sight reading or you've got the music in front of you and you need to quickly work out the key signature. Now let's take a look at method number 2. You're going to need a pen or pencil and a piece of paper for this method. On our piece of paper, we're going to draw 4 rectangular boxes like this. The first 2 boxes are going to be our sharp keys, sharp major keys and sharp minor keys. So in those boxes, we're going to write out our order of sharps: F, C, G, D, A, E, B. And in our bottom 2 boxes, you've guessed it, we're going to write our flat keys: B, E, A, D, G, C, F. And these are our flat major and flat minor keys. In each box, we're going to find the key that only has one sharp or one flat, and we're going to write a number 1 underneath. So in the sharp major box, that's G major. G major only has one sharp. In the sharp minor box, let's go down 3 semitones from G, and we've got E, E minor. We'll draw a number 1 under that. In the flats box, we've got F major, which has only one flat, so we'll draw a number 1 underneath F. And for the minors, we have D minor. D minor has one flat, so we're going to draw a number 1 under that one too. Now starting with number 1 and going round to the right, we're going to number all the others up to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And all of the letters before your number 1, we're going to add a sharp or a flat to them. So there you have it. Now you can quickly and easily see how many sharps each key signature has. Now it's practice time. You can use either of the 2 methods I've shown you, or you can try both. And we're going to take a look at these key signatures and you're going to work out what keys they are. Have you got it? Number 1 has 6 sharps, so that would be either F sharp major or D sharp minor. Number 2 has 3 flats, so that's either E flat major or C minor. Number 3 has 5 flats, so that's D flat major or B flat minor. And finally, number 4 has 7 sharps, so that's C sharp major or A sharp minor. Now you might be wondering, if major and minor keys share the same key signature, how can you tell if your piece is major or minor? Well, there are a few ways to do this. Now if you're listening to the music, it's usually fairly easy to tell if it's a minor piece, because minor music has a more distinctive sad or melancholy tone. However, if you can't tell from listening, or if you're just seeing the piece of music written down, there are a few ways to identify whether the music is major or minor. The first thing you can do is take a look at the final chord in the piece or the phrase that you're looking at. Almost always, music finishes on the tonic chord or the key chord. So have a look at the final chord and see if it matches your major key or your minor key. The melody should also center around the key. We call this the tonal center. So you can take a look at the melody and see if you can spot the key note coming up again and again. Another thing to look out for are non-diatonic notes. These are notes that don't belong in the key signature, and you can usually spot these by looking out for accidentals. For example, minor keys often have a raised 7th note. So if you're looking at a key signature with no sharps or flats, and you're wondering if it's C major or A minor, and you see a lot of G sharps, that's the 7th note in A minor. That's a good clue that your piece is in A minor. Likewise, minor keys also often have a flattened 6th note, so you can look out for those as well. Great work, everybody! If you want some more practice recognising and writing key signatures, then you can visit my Ko-fi page where I've got tons of music theory resources for you. That's ko-fi.com/musicwithmeg. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.